Yeah, I do.
Peace, power, and prosperity. Peace, power, and prosperity. It's your comrade, your brother, Yafeuh Balogun. Um, at it again, at it again. It's pronounced Yafeuh. 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 I know that's kind of hard for some of y'all to pronounce, but it's Yafeuh. Yafeuh Balogun. I'm a street reporter, so I had to kind of get it in with my comrade Erick Khafre, you know, and I kind of troubled him tonight, but I just really wanted to talk about the elder Bandeli Tyehimba, whom we folks don't really talk about as much. Folks don't really know as much. His contributions here to this city, really to African people as a whole, and his store, which a lot of folks are familiar with, Pan African Connection. Major respect to his wife, Akwete. Major respect to his children, Bambata, Sekou, and Azul. Major respect to his grandchildren, although I don't know their names. Major respects to them as well. And I pray for the continued success of Pan African Connection. And if you ever watching this and you ever come to our city of Dallas, stop by the Pan African Connection, which is right now owned and ran by his wife, Akwete Tyehimba, and of course the very intelligent children that they had together. So major respect. And so I just really kind of want to have an informal conversation, although this introduction has kind of been somewhat formal. Do me a big favor, like, share, subscribe. This thing what we do is grassroots all the way around. Everything we do is grassroots. It's in the community. It's in your face, but it's what we do. So how you feeling, bro? How you feeling?
Pretty good. Close the door, but yeah, pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I guess I got a couple questions I got to ask for you, and hopefully we can kind of get a conversation about it. Do you
Oh yeah.
remember uh, uh, when we first met Bandeli Tyehimba? You remember that?
Mm-mm. I thought you met him before
You
me.
don't? I did, but I'm talking about together. I'm talking about
No,
us
I
together.
don't, man. I mean, I remember the time period and all that. I just don't remember the very first time.
Okay. What, in your opinion, what was that? What was that time period?
Late 2002, something like that. It was
Okay.
before I left high school.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Where was the location at that time?
It's a place we call in Dallas we call it Little Mexico. It's over there. Little Mexico. It was at East Jefferson in Oak Cliff. Of
Yeah.
course, Oak Cliff
Yeah.
is a community in Dallas that's real big. It's the biggest community in Dallas, but it's still Dallas. But that area we call Little Mexico. But that's one of the places. That's not his first place. I believe that's the second location of Pan African Connection historically, but that's where they were at that time.
Right. 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 I remember us walking in and he greeting us. He always say, "Hey, African." That was one of the
Mm-hmm.
things. And for me, I don't know about you, but as far as like a lot of new folks, like the FBA folks, the ADOS
Mm-hmm.
folks, and folks that's kind of new, that's coming from social media into this movement. Uh,
Yeah.
I think me and you got to realize that there wasn't any social media like that when we got engaged.
Right.
It didn't exist. You know what I mean? It didn't exist at that particular time. So
Right.
um, I know a lot of folks are influenced by that. At the same time, however, at least for me personally, I'm choosing to stay more so grounded in that perspective of that Pan Africanism
Yeah.
that he showed us, and more so taught us. a lot about things that wasn't familiar with at the time, like Osage Fayo, Kwame Nkrumah, Sekou Touré,
Yeah.
folks like that. Do you remember those
Mhm.
political education classes that we used to attend on Sunday?
Yep. It was upstairs. You be in there sweating with them pamphlets. Hot as hell, but you be into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you was in damn Ghana some damn where, with
Right.
the Convention People's Party. Yeah.
Exactly. He'd be wearing I guess the what do you call that? What you call that he used to wear at the time? What you call that?
Dashiki the Kufis, you talking about?
Yeah, he'd wear the dashiki, the kufi.
It was the hat.
Uh
I mean, with the other, not it really wasn't the kufi, but it was the other hats. Yeah, they go
yeah.
with the
Before
dashiki.
before folks started wearing it, because I know between 2015 and 2020, it kind of came in style a little bit in some corners, and
Yeah, yeah,
folks would wear
yeah, yeah. It was.
the dashiki, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a movement going on, but he was doing this way before then.
Right. Way before it was fashionable. Yeah.
Yeah, way before it's fashionable. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he had his sandals on. Uh, so yeah, man, I think you know, I think it was a beautiful time, really, because we was younger, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and we was around Bandeli, and you remember Kalika was there, Angel was there. Um, what's her
There
name?
was a number of people.
Amisi Phone. What?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
There was a number of individuals.
She was
Trying to
Angelique
call
at the
folks'
time.
names. Angelique,
Uh-huh.
yeah. I'm just calling different names that come. And folks we would meet at Pan African Connection. For us, it was on East Jefferson where we'd go and you go up the stairs and around the
Mm-hmm.
corner. Or you just go up the stairs and you go in that big room that was in the right
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
sit at that table and have like political discussion. And I think now more so than anything else, that's really what folks like. Really
Yeah.
having that type of political discussion, really based upon a real ideology,
Right.
like a real ideology, real
Right.
tried and tested ideology,
Uh-huh. Right.
not
Exactly.
something. Yeah, yeah. You got some comments on that?
No, I mean, when you was talking about when we first met him and stuff, I was thinking about I was about to say that's back when people who actually, that's back when you was actually influenced by people you actually knew. Nowadays, people are
Right,
influenced by people they don't even fucking know. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? And they all influenced by them. And then when they do something, they have a hiccup or something, or they show any signs of imperfection. You like, oh, I didn't know they was doing this or they doing this. That's because you putting a superhero tag on them, this Marvel comic hero tag on them. And you never even dialogue with them. You never sat with them. You don't know their family. You don't know anything about them. And so that's them between this round and this age of people, then when we come up, we actually dealt with people. That's why this part name change was so important to us. Because we knew, Mr. Fahim, me, we know people, you know what I'm saying? All the people that been on the YouTube channel, we know these people personally. That's why they could get on there, those who still physically alive. They can get on there and talk about their story, how they came up, what challenges they faced. You know what I'm saying? Because we knew, and that's the and that's what's missing. Like you said, is that people don't even know they get influenced by a whole bunch of TikTok videos. See what I'm saying? So you had a whole bunch of people scared when TikTok was about to be out of here.
right.
And I understand it helps some people economically and stuff like that. And I ain't tripping on that, but I'm just saying that if it wasn't here, we didn't have it when we was coming up, but our experience was just as great. You know what I'm saying? Because we were involved in the actual process. It's too many people on TikTok and Instagram and all these social media platforms talking like they subject matter expert, and they ain't knocked on no door. They haven't sit in a meeting. They haven't organized. They hadn't dialogue with anybody. They haven't. Not only haven't done that with the people they influenced by, that influenced them, but they haven't even done it with their own peers. They haven't even done it with their own peers. They wait till you say something that they disagree with, and then they in the comment section. They ain't got nothing else to do. They got daughters and sons to take care of, but they ain't doing that. They on there waiting on you to come in. Oh, you must be a such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? We didn't grow up like that, so I'm not. I am used to it now because it's been around for some years now. But like to me, we grew up in an era where we dealing with contradictions face to face. We don't do all that typing all day long. I know I don't. Let me just say me then, because I don't got time for that madness. We got something to break down. Let's do it in person. We calling stuff out in your face in person. Not because we tough guys and tough girls, but that's how it is done correctly. We're combating liberalism. But these people want to get online and you You don't know nothing about me. You don't know nothing about the person or the ideology you're defending. You just influenced by some shit because you see it got 2,000 likes and 80 shares and 35 saves or whatever. So you influenced by it. But like you said, we were influenced, encouraged by real ideologies that has proven methods to it. It has been proven over time. A lot of stuff that been talked about today hadn't been proven. It's a bunch of fabricated so-called facts, and people are being influenced by it. Like I say though, all these people that I always see online, I never see them in person when I go to these cities. It ain't like I'm going to a city in a hotel and sleeping in a hotel all day. I'm going to a city to engage. Well, I don't see you people. But if I get on TikTok and Instagram, I see all of you. But if I'm going to the city you were born in, I don't see none of you engaged in anything. And that's the problem we have right now. And people don't understand that. In other countries, people still get in the streets. Even though they might put out the call on Instagram, they might put out a call on TikTok to get organized. But guess what's going to happen when they do it? They're going to be in the streets hours later. Guess what we going to do? We going to still be on there 24 hours later talking about the same thing. It's just facts. It's just facts. Why you think it's sad? Why you think the curfew or what have you, the curfew in South Korea was called out? Why you think that happened? Yeah, because the people got organized and said, no. You're not finna target certain people in the community just because you don't agree with their political philosophy. Now you're calling them terrorists and anti-Korea. You're calling them communist, which that's fine. So a lot of people don't even have a problem with those terms because that's what they are. Not the terrorists, but like communists and anti-imperialists. But this is the thing that the South Korean, government is putting label they putting on people, and the people said, "Now within 16 hours they got in, they organized and they got that taken care of." Shit. See what I'm saying? And these are pro-communist people. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Everybody in South Korea ain't fans of American capitalism and anti-North Korea. That's a fun fact for people. Since we like fun facts, that's a fun fact. Everybody in South Korea ain't with their dictatorship of the capitalist imperialist bourgeoisie class. Yeah, the curfew is what I'm talking about. Yeah. So they can go from door to door arresting folks. There's a political ideology don't align with they pro-imperialists, in which they actually said this. America just don't. That's one thing they could have learned from America. America not gonna flat out tell you they're arresting somebody because they anti-slavery and anti-imperialist. They ain't gonna tell you that shit in America. They're gonna say, we arrested this person because it is believed that they are a threat to something. They ain't gonna say what the South Korea establishment said, which they basically said, yeah, we got a curfew going, and hey, we cracking down on motherfuckers who are more collective basis, who are anti-imperialists. We cracking down on their ass because we are pro-imperialist, goddamn it. So yeah, we cracking down on your ass, and so that's the difference. But also, of course, the biggest difference, what I was pointing out, is that the people got organized. They made a call. They organized. Even the elders got organized. The elders just sit on their butts. Oh, I can't move. They got out there too with the youth. See, so it wasn't it's not an age gap, right? Like we got here. You got to draw the line, and some of the elders are like, oh, I don't want to do that. No, everybody was on board, and that's the kind of organizing, need to take place here. But instead, we rather be debating for 24 hours straight about, different issues that we're not even personally attached to.
Right. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Well, I just think in closing, so to speak, man, I'm just grateful for Bandeli, all he gave to the community. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
contributions that he gave, a store that's still in existence, still educating
Right,
folks.
right.
Like I said, if you're in Dallas, stop by the store. Stop by the store, purchase some. It's the shortest trip of Africa you ever take if you're in Dallas. Because most things that I understand that's in the store come from Africa. From the
Mm-hmm.
continent.
Yeah.
And our biggest thing is we got letting folks like Elon Musk claim Africa when they not even African. It's
Right. Right.
we fighting against that on a daily basis. But let's not be ashamed of Africa. That's the biggest thing that Bandeli, I think, taught us is let's not be ashamed. I know a lot of folks, they say they from America and they say FBA and ADOS and all this other kind of
Mm-hmm.
stuff, man. Let's embrace our people. Let's unify with our people across the board, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I gotta say.
Well, the thing is, that's the reason Pan African Connection was open. It wasn't just open just to make some money. Of course, he wanted to make some money because he was working for Boeing, and then he let that go slowly but surely. He let that go and was able to do Pan African full time. But so of course it's a business. But the thing is, he wanted to put an imprint on Dallas of the imprint of cultural and political identity. See, that's what is lacking. The culture and political identity based off history, based off what history has shown you. And so that was the importance of to bring a cultural and political fabric to the Dallas community that was grounded in Pan-Africanism, right? And so, that's what the basis of that was. But nowadays people are unpolitically educated, just as much politically educated as they were back in the day. I know people are more educated as far as certain things, the consciences. Of course, as time goes, of course, you can't put a person today on the back of a bus. You can't kick them out of Applebee's because they are black or whatever. However, it's other aspects that they lack consciousness in, and that's the and that's a international analysis. We think everything in the world revolves around where we stay, right? We think the people in other places are thinking about you. Ain't nobody thinking about your. People are getting to work, man. When people see a problem in other places, they get to work. And what I'm saying is facts. I just gave an example of the South Korean people, but these are actual facts. People get to work. Even in Europe, they get to work when there's problems. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing is we haven't done our work and study. We want to do the easy stuff. What's the easy stuff? Oh, I'm getting online. Oh, I didn't know Egypt was in America. Egypt wasn't in no damn America. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. Ancient Kemet wasn't in no damn America. Where you getting this from? I do not know. But it ain't. It wasn't. Okay? But Jamestown, Virginia is in America, alive and well, which was purchased by King James himself. Yeah, that's in America, buddy. That's what's in America. Yeah, Spanish and British territory that our African ancestors was brung to. Now they ain't saying we wasn't here before at some point. That's not the argument. But don't get this confused. What you involved in right now is a enslaved culture, a culture of do as we tell you to do, or you gonna have repercussions. That's what society we live in. So people with all this fallacy and fantasy claim what you want, but history is the know of all things. History is unbiased. You understand? And we already know that the Pan-African and Black liberation movements of the past, whether it's in America, the Caribbean, Africa, Asia, wherever it's at, is always proven to have success in some way or another. What people are talking about today, they can't show no success in it. All they can do is have a bunch of fanboys and fangirls on their little TikTok and Instagram cheering them on. Oh yeah, you go. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, you a fanboy, but you ain't got no results. That's why you scared of Donald Trump right now, because you don't get results. In other places, they ain't scared of no damn Trump, because they got an equalizer to that. See what I'm saying? That's why Huey P. Newton said the might of the people, the spirit and the energy of the people is greater than a man's technology. That's why Huey said that. He wasn't drunk when he said it. He knew what he was talking about. But we don't understand that today. See what I'm saying? We hiding from this. So now we picking sides. Oh, I was originally with this anyway. Yeah, I know, because you a chump. That's why now you want to jump sides, right? See, people like Bandeli didn't jump sides. See what I'm saying? He was in Libya when Muammar Gaddafi was there, getting results. Understand? Getting the results. The people getting the results. We still talking about reparations. A Pan-African community like Libya was getting stipend from the armed money every single year. And we talk about every single citizen. We ain't talking about, the bourgeois niggas, the bourgeois crackers. We ain't talking about like they do in America. See, the people who are informed in the informed communities, they know the loopholes in America. No. We talking about every Libyan citizen got a stipend from the oil money. That's what we talking about. Got the best of health care. Spent $500 million to build the great best health care facilities. Not this BS we deal with over here where we go into some facilities, it's just a damn job for the people who there. They don't look at it like they take care of each other, but we want to be so damn patriotic. Win a damn Super Bowl on. But in our everyday life, we don't identify with each other. Oh, no. See, even with the FBA groups or whatever, the fundamental Black American groups, they online advocating for Black people in America so damn hard. But you can't even meet these cats in person. And if you do, you ain't gonna know they on the FBA stuff, because they ain't gonna even say what's up to you. Huh? They ain't gonna shake your hand. They ain't gonna pay for your food. They ain't gonna let you in front of them in a line at a fast food restaurant. They not gonna treat you with the kind of respect that we talking about. But we so in love with us here. Oh, it's us against the world. I can't tell. All I see of us battling online. So I can't tell it's us against the world. It's this fantasy we talking about. But the revolution ain't about no goddamn fantasy. You mentioned Kwame Nkrumah. That wasn't no damn fantasy. All the way up until today, it's an attack on the Convention's People Party. That's the party that Kwame Nkrumah helped to start, that his daughter is a part of. Right? Who is in a political office in Ghana right now, getting results. That's why it's an attack on the province. I think that's the word they use there. And the province that she represents, they getting results. We ain't on no line. You talk about it all the time, Yafeuh, getting political power. So we can make the decisions that's best for us. That's what we need to be talking about. Oh, we want to be for Blacks in America so bad. Why are we not talking about supporting people who want to be in a position to call the shots and get results? Online ain't gonna get you no damn result. I know I'm just talking. I'm doing my Farrakhan thing. Maybe I should say in my conclusion and go another 2 hours. That's what Farrakhan do. In my conclusion, Farrakhan be going another 2 or 3 hours after that. But yeah, you know what I mean? But seriously, see what I'm saying? But I mean, is this making sense or not? Is this making sense or not?
Yeah, I
We
feel
doing
you.
all this huffing and puffing. And there's people, I'm just sitting back watching, like, these cats online, they got a little fanboy, fangirl group. They doing all this talking. But I ain't seen, some of them I ain't seen in the community in years. Some of them I ain't never seen. Oh, he ain't been in the community. She ain't been in the community in so long. But they on that TikTok, boy. Woo, they on there. I hope TikTok is giving them a real check. I hope TikTok is giving them a check more than what Gaddafi gave the people for the oil. All the people in Niger who's benefiting from the nationalization of their oil. Understand? In Niger right now as we talk. See. But we talking about everybody in the world is so backwards. It's different ethnic groups. It's different language barriers. Yeah, it's a language barrier over here. Shit, it's a language barrier over here. Oh, you ain't from my hood, nigga. Who are you? Yeah, it's a language barrier over here. And you're speaking the same damn language. Oh, who are that kid from? I don't know them niggas. Man, fuck them niggas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So don't come with this fake Black American unity that people trying to portray. It ain't getting results. I'm sorry. The Black liberation movements all over the world historically got leaders, male and female, old and young, that you can point to in history and say they got results. So that's what Bandeli was pushing when he opened up the Pan-Africanism. I said all that just to say that, but still, that was the foundation of what he presented. And he brought culture to this city. Original indigenous culture. I do want to say that. We got enough of this hood fame shit, this trap house shit. That ain't nothing. That's trash. We talking about something that's authentic and original and indigenous.
Well, y'all heard it from the man himself. He spoke truth to power, truth to power. If you do me a big favor, like, share, subscribe. As I stated, if I didn't say that in the beginning, I'm saying it now. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be doing some live footage tomorrow. We're gonna be in the community. We're gonna be talking about Sand Branch. For those in Dallas that know about Sand Branch, we'll be at the Beasley Malcolm X Academy, our headquarters. We'll be there, Charles Beasley Malcolm X Academy location, talking about Sand Branch tomorrow. And also, we're gonna be walking Highland Hills a little bit tomorrow, just informing people, basically patrolling the community is what we're gonna be doing. So just be on the lookout. So not only are we talking online, having conversations, which is basically, this is more or less like a political education, also some history, but you're gonna see us in the community. So it's twofold. It's the conversations and
Right.
it's the activity behind it. But do your brothers a big favor, like, share, subscribe. We're gonna continue this conversation. We're gonna be live tomorrow. And get with us. We appreciate y'all. Peace and power and prosperity.
Peace and power.